getting a little tired of hearing me talk about Bill O'Reilly? Yeah, well, me too. But tonight, a story that far exceeds the ever-rising Bill O'Bar for conspicuous buffoonery. Our third story in the countdown, the book on O'Reilly, literally the first attempt at an even-handed biography of the Fox News hope. Not how he saw himself, not how I saw him, but the facts. O'Reilly cooperated with the author, Mark Kitman, the longtime media critic for the New York newspaper Newsday, of whom he professed to be an admirer. They had 29 separate interviews, and O'Reilly promised Kitman a huge publicity send-off once the book came out. But then the book came out, and O'Reilly has tried to bury it. Kitman's work is certainly sympathetic to O'Reilly. He compares O'Reilly's influence on American journalism, if not his style necessarily, to that of Edward R. Murrow. He refers prominently to O'Reilly's graduate degree in public policy from Harvard. He praises O'Reilly's idiosyncratic style and far-reaching impact. An avowed liberal, Kitman comes flat out and says he liked the guy. But praise alone proved insufficient to spare Mr. Kitman from Mr. O'Reilly's wrath. The book dares to look at O'Reilly fairly, and perhaps even worse, the dust jacket includes a blasphemous blurb from he who must not be named. Your humble interlocutor who said about the book, and yes, I'm quoting myself, finally somebody has attempted to explain and contextualize Bill O's charlatanism, plus I really like the parts about me. We're joined now by Marvin Kitman, the author of The Man Who Would Not Shut Up. Marvin, good evening.
Hi, Keith.
What did he not like about the book?
Well, first I should point out that this is the only book that's ever said anything positive about Bill, except for the 6 he wrote about himself. And generally speaking, he liked the parts where I praised him. And what he didn't like is the chapter that I did about his phone sex problem. Now, you know, in all fairness, I should say that Bill said to me during one of my 29 interviews, Marv, I know you have to deal with this. Here's how you do it. 3 sentences can do it. And then he wrote the 3 sentences for me. Sentence number 1, O'Reilly had a problem. Sentence number 2, O'Reilly dealt with the problem. Sentence number 3, it's history. Now, at the time, I had written 3 chapters about it, so I felt that I should cut it down. But he was really incensed that I mentioned it at all. You know, and as a biographer, it would have been like if I had written a biography of Bill Clinton and left out Monica.
Yep.
Or a biography of Nixon and left out Watergate.
Yep. And the other twist here, I thought, was that you're somebody who obviously had regard for Bill O'Reilly, though not, you know, worship, not blind adoration, and you'd be one of the people who would be surprised to have found out that he can't take criticism that well.
I was shocked.
He can't take criticism that well, can he?
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked, I say, that he could not deal with this. You know, throughout all my interviews, he was telling me that nobody could ever tell him what questions to ask or what to say. And I really believed him. I mean, I thought I would be a fearless journalist like Bill. And it turned out that he's not so much in favor of telling it like it is, but like it isn't. And it really threw me. And I must say, I'm a little. I thought he was a marvelous guy, you know, being so open with me. But I now find that he's really kind of a hypocrite, because not only has he disinvited me from his program and his website, but he's gone around the Fox News primetime shows intimidating everybody, terrorizing them not to invite me. And, you know, and it's kind of weird because usually you try to suppress a book that's negative about you, but here's a positive book about the man and about Fox News. This is a first in publishing or journalism.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can see where if a guy doesn't think the interview or the book is going to turn out the way he wants it to, that's one thing, and maybe he won't help you sell it. But to actually go out and try to bury the thing is there's a different dimension to that. But I have to get this in the limited time left to me, Marvin. He had a prediction in there about me, and I would love it if you would share that prediction about me.
Well, he told me that Oberman will not be on the show once this book comes out. Don't bother writing about him. And that's, you know, I think he might have been wrong about that. you know, Keith, I should tell you that because of this experience that I've had now, I am the worst person in the world next to Keith Olbermann.
In the Bill O'Reilly book?
In the Bill O'Reilly's next book.
Welcome, and pull up a chair, and it's really a rather nice place, Marv. Marvin Kitman, the author of The Man Who Would Not Shut Up, The Rise of Bill O'Reilly. Thank you for joining us, and good luck with this. It's a book that every right-thinking, flag-waving, red-blooded American must read.
Hey, Keith, excuse me. I hope I said something that Bill will sue me about. I know it helped Franken's book.
Yeah, it made Franken, he made me, and now maybe you can make your book. All right,
you.
Marv, take care.
Hey.